Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Let It Die. So, hopefully, posting this video straight after the next one, because we're mid-climbing quests, climbing from floor 1 to floor 10, doing a challenging quest indeed. It's quest number 1 for skill limit. Skill limit number 1. Rewarding a death medal on completion. Climb from floor 1 Ikigara to floor 10 Omenosoto using no skill decals, defeating all enemies. This includes bosses and haters. Using the elevator or returning to the waiting room will cancel this. So that is an important part, using an elevator. So we're on a side elevator floor, which we could take all the way up and then go down to the floor underneath, then go straight up to floor 10 for an easy quest, but they won't allow use of elevators either. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, defeat all enemies. Very important. It means what it says. You're not allowed to skip any enemy on the floor. They will make exception, however, for enemies hiding in the vending machines. Now, this video might be a little longer than usual because these quests tend to take a lot of time. You have to clear multiple floors, especially this quest in particular, to climb 10 floors. It's quite a lengthy challenge. Most of these clear floor-to-floor quests will ask you to go up 2 or 3 floors. So one thing to be definitely doing in preparation for a quest like this would be to definitely bring enough weapons along for the ride. I'll try and get hold of a fireworks launcher for easy cooking beasts on the way. Not really expecting too much troubles. Not really expecting to take too much damage, since we're relatively high grade fighters for this content. Grade 3, and this is a grade 1 fighter area. So, this is the vending machine I'll mention. There's kill coins in there now, but there can be fighters. There can be screamers hiding in there. I don't really have to worry about opening those, because yeah, the quests are more forgiving now. I'll still check all the reward boxes, the treasure chests, just in case there's new blueprints, because I don't actually own all of the blueprints in the floor 1 to 10 bracket yet. Now, okay, cleared out this portion of the map. Yeah. I should probably try and get the side quests out of the way too. I've got one quest for backdrop kills, suplex kills. Now those will only work if you're not in combat with an enemy, meaning they are not aware of your presence. And certain things makes them aware of your presence. They'll hear you if you make sound by walking at your fastest walking pace, definitely through running, but also if you fall down. If you were to fall down next to a screamer, they would hear you and turn around and spot you, and then they're in combat. They can't get any wrestling moves off on them anymore. I'm making sure to check every little nook and cranny of the floor, so I make sure I've killed all the enemies. Did we get there? Did we do that? I believe we did. These kind of quests make me seriously paranoid that we've that we've got everyone. Especially since they can be a bit silly sometimes. The screamers, they can follow you and then just lose interest and stay where they are. Fireworks launcher, great. Alright, so we're going up purple for sure. Now if you take the wrong escalator, or you get into a dead-end floor, when you come back and the floor you came from is repopulated by enemies, I believe you'll have to clear the floor all over again to make sure the quest doesn't fail, because it does state defeating all enemies, so... The quest system in Let It Die, it's far from perfect. There are a lot of flaws, and the greatest flaw being the absolute lack of feedback on how the progress is going. If it's already failed, if the floors are cleared out, all that stuff very poorly implemented. Now this type of quest is made a lot easier if you have the treasure hunter decal, since that'll display all of the things on the map. Displays resources, beasts, mushrooms, treasure chests, and enemies. And the enemies will show up as a red arrow. Let's have a look. Well, there you have it. So, in the the thingy bob, you've got enemy written down as a red arrow and a green arrow as a player. Now you'll only have these things show up on the map when you're close by them. So now we're close by the mushroom, so you can see it on the map. But with the treasure hunter decal, they'll show up even if you're far away from it on the map. So this is a really short floor, which is good news for us. This is the way we're going, but we still have to clear out everything first. Sounds like the hater is having fun clearing out the trash for us. Gotcha. So I think we have a quest for Doomshroom collection. And there we go, that's complete. I think this floor is cleared out now. Not gonna bother picking up any resources because I'm not sure if we even need any of this grade. The next tier of resources, floor 11 to 20, yeah. We'll probably need those. So we're not going up purple, because then we'll end up with a situation of having to clear this floor all over again. Yep, there we need to go. Hyakudori. Now, quests like this, really, it helps a lot if you've already explored the whole section of the tower, like the whole level bracket you're in. Like this is Max's domain, floor 1 to 10. It would have helped if I'd already explored every floor in this area, but I haven't. So I've got to stick with the floors I've already explored, so I don't get stuck on dead ends and waste a lot of time clearing a floor which won't let me continue on with. Now, if I'd already explored the whole max area, I think the route I would take is floor 1, Ikigara, Tsubanoki, Kama Ikidoi, Hyakudori. I'd go up. Wait a minute. Nah, there may not be a good connection this time, but sometimes you have these floors which skip, these routes which skip a couple of floors. Like we got Kami Ikidoi to Hyakudori. That saved us clearing one level of floors. But it's possible that Hyakudori connection doesn't really let us skip floors. That'll be just as much work. Yeah. It depends on the day. So this guy's hater-fied. His name shows up in orange.
I like it.
Their allegiance is with France too, so this kill will be part of our contribution to the war. Yeah, I should probably kill these scratch tubers using my fist weapon. Seeing as I could probably one-shot them anyway. Be good fist experience. There we go. Leveling up the hands. Selecting calluses. Feeling no pain. Oh yeah. Come here, Froggy. Damn it, he's hiding behind this blueprint. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I don't know this floor by heart, but I think we're almost through. Go ahead and finish you off. Shotgun.
Yeah.
That is a pretty cool one. So I've got an almost broken shotgun equipped, and it's got no ammunition. Now, I can still get some use out of it by finishing off groggy enemies with the Gortastic and get a good amount of ability points. Whoops. Almost forgot. I'll be punching you to death. Okay, this is the route we need, but I'm just gonna quickly confirm the side route doesn't have enemies in it, because we have to finish everything off for the quest. Ah, so this is a locked gate. It's an unlocked gate actually, but it's one we haven't opened yet, so there. It's open now. Probably probably explore that route some other time. Although, yeah, no. It's not safe to take now. We might end up getting into a dead end and having to retrace our steps and making the quests take substantially longer. So just go the normal way. Just bear in mind that doing these quests you will also have to go through any bosses that are in the way. So yeah, might want to bring some attack increasing mushrooms, a healthy set of armor, strong weapons. The good news is that the boss is usually guarding the escalator up that you're looking for. So you at least know where to go. Okay, nothing down there. I think I'll start picking up the pace. I don't really need to pick up anything at all. Just quickly check the chests for new blueprints. Well, just gonna pick up a few snails. Oh, they count as beasts even though they're cooked and dead. That's fine. Don't think we'll need that many healing items. Just a couple should do. So, okay, we haven't had any branching paths yet. Oh, hello. I knew it. The unarmed screamers can often be more of a pain in the ass than any other screamers, because you know how to deal with other weapons, but the fist weapon seems to come out really quick. Hello. Ah, another one we're at war with. Great. Fist weapon's almost leveling up. That's great. Whoa. Shotgun kill. Also, we're on a metal only floor, on an iron type only floor. So I might want to hover over everything, all the resources we see, just in case some of them is wire mountain. I'm sure I need wire mountain for something. This room we're in now is a pretty good room to hunt for blueprints. This floor in general is pretty good to hunt for blueprints. I found a lot of rare, well, I wouldn't say rare, but I found a lot of the blueprints for the gear I'm looking to use in this playthrough in this room. I found some of the heavy hitter armor, and I found the murderous hockey stick blueprint on this floor. Yeah, I think we've got everything up till now. So it's always good to not do too many different quest objectives at the same time, so you don't get confused about it.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's better to take it a little bit longer on your quests and actually focus on one objective at a time, so you don't get confused and end up ruining one objective because you can't keep your objectives apart anymore. Like if I would, for instance, be doing a don't eat anything, don't throw anything, and don't wear decals. You know, the not wearing decals is something you can't really mess up. The only thing you can mess up on is not killing every enemy on the floor. Because, yeah, there's no way I can accidentally equip a decal mid-quest. There are a lot of quest objectives you can easily fail mid-quest. Like the no blocking, no rolling action limits are very easy ones to mess up mid-quest. Oh, nice. This will help with the boss kill. Should be easy enough on its own. Can have a quick peek over here, see if there's some resources that have gone up to the next level. Nope. The whole climbing the tower, the low floors of the tower is pretty good farming for all kinds of things actually. Just if you're in need of kill coins, start at floor 1 and just climb a couple of floors, clear everything, pick up all the treasure chests. Good way of getting weapon mastery leveled up at the same time as farming kill coins. Don't know exactly how much we'll end up with when we reach 410, but I think it's going to be a substantial amount. Gotcha. Oh. Anything else that I don't need anymore? I don't think I'm gonna need 2 fireworks launchers. Where did I pick up that blueprint? I don't need that. Alright. And let's continue on. Oh, hold on. Nope. Don't need iron scraps. Let's see. We've been everywhere on the floor except for the boss room. Alright. I think we're set to kill the boss. Weapons ready. Gonna use an attack increasing mushroom. 50% increase. I forget the name. Behind us. What is that thing called? Crush room, of course, crush room. War blue. Not sure if we need that, but I'll take it anyway. I'll check it later. I'm sure I've got like a whole ton of blue boss drops just sitting around on one of my storage fighters. Okay, so this area, this little hallway can actually lead to a trap room, which will need to be cleared if you want to clear everything quest. Also, looks like we haven't opened up this gate yet. This is not always here, this up escalator. It's often a trap room. A good trap room. It's a random spawn blue metal golden trap room. Well, golden chest trap room. I think I've finished the quest to collect doom shrooms, so I'm not going to pick that up. Don't care about tough shroom. Check this. Wire mountain, yes. Worth it. Not that it's that rare, but it's just a material that I'm gonna need upgrading things soon. Alright. I think we're set for this floor. Always good to check if you've cleared out all the fog of war, checked out every area, cleared out every enemy. Okay, just a few more floors and we'll be there. Yeah, it would be cool if they, if the developers would change these quests a little bit. Just a little bit of feedback. Just like the option to have the quests tracking on the side of your screen. Even just tracking one quest and tracking whether it's failed or not would be such a quality of life improvement. Some of the mushroom spawns look beautiful. I'm making a series on that, by the way. Different enemy kill, mushroom spawn animations. Well, here we go. Very handy. The fireworks launcher, just to get rid of the poison snails. Oh yeah. Not the best for killing people. Mousey. Come here, Mousey. Yeah, I should probably pick these up. Oh god. No, not gonna bother with him. There's nothing dangerous about it. I just don't want to get poisoned. It's really annoying. Poisoning enemies, they usually manage to get rid of the poison in one hurl. But I never seem to manage getting it gone in such a quick fashion. I gotta remember this floor. This is a pretty good floor to get this quest in particular done. Tons of beasts here. Of course they're set up in the form of traps, but if you know that you can cook them, this floor turns from a deadly trap-filled floor into a floor full of healing items. I'm throwing them away because I have limited bag space, and I only want to have 2 healing items on me. Pew! Yeah, that's one quest complete. I think I was almost done. Come on, get behind him, and hit him where it hurts. I thought I was out of scratch metal. I need a scratch metal for some upgrades. But I'm not out of scratch metal. I actually have quite a few scratch metal remaining with all my storage characters. So that was a nice surprise. There, one of the rare turrets that is actually turned on and active. Oh god. Whoa, hey. Okay, actually gonna go back and eat that. Throw away healing item. Healing beast. Okay, so that's the exit we're looking for in a minute. Metakoya. Important floor. Do I have... no. Looks like I don't have... Splat. I'll take a snail shroom with me, just in case. Having a snail shroom on you can be quite handy for certain situations. Especially in the 11 to 20 floor bracket, because there's a lot of electric and fire going on in that area. Let's see now. Fully cleared this floor, I believe. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any trap rooms that I didn't clear yet. Safe to climb. Yeah. Just a few more floors and we'll be there. So the next floor we're going up to is a really good farming floor to look for blueprints that you might be missing. I found quite a few blueprints I didn't have yet on this floor, Matakoya. It's got a good amount of treasure chests, but it also has... It's also, I believe this is a cloth only floor, and a good spot to look for silk and wool. Taking the Karash room with me for the next tough boss fight. Hello? I don't know if I need hemp. I really don't. I'm gonna leave you. Oh yeah, now I remember. The trap room, the room at the end of the floor, a bunch of screamers spawn automatically and turn the hater aggressive. I've got to watch out for this guy. He's got a nasty weapon. Excuse me. Whoops. Accidentally finished him off. Well, I'll take that with me, why not? It's weird how the hovering tubers actually climb. You'd think they could just float up, but they have this weird little hopping, jumping animation. They'll step up every individual step. Like they're trying to climb after you. Jungle machete, already got. Cook the snail shroom, which makes you immune to fire, so it's strange that it can even be cooked. You'd think it would be immune to fire itself. Okay. Hard to tell where the exit's gonna be here. So I'll just clear out this area, even if we'll have to backtrack later. I've got all the beasts done for that quest, right? I think I do. Silk, I'll bring that with me, because it's kind of rare. Anything that I don't really need, actually I don't really need that. The rest's, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Ah. Could it be? Nope. I was too clumsy about it. Well, let's get working on that backdrop quest. That's gonna take me a while. I may have to spam floor 1 on this high level striker and try and sneak up on a bunch of screamers to get that quest done. So there is a side path there. I'm not sure if that's going to lead to the other floor. We may have to turn back after reaching the end in this on this path. So I've got the steel axe on me. This is actually an extremely powerful... Oh good, we chose wisely. So this is the floor we're not going to. Green up. So we've cleared out this route. Now we can go back to the other one. The steel axe is probably one of the strongest early game weapons. And it makes the first few bosses very easy. In fact, it makes floor 1 to 20 pretty easy for boss kills. It's slow, but if you can combine it with some mushrooms, like Transparengus or Slowmungus, then you've got free range to just wail on the boss, and with the amount of damage this weapon does. My first Jendai kill was with this weapon, and I think my first, was it Goto? Probably not Goto. Yeah, nah. My first Jendai kill was with this weapon. Made short work of it. Transparengus. Then used the rage move a couple of times. Yeah. I may have even used this on my first max kill. Just having a quick look at the side path here. There can be a scratch trooper standing over here. Make sure you got that one. Looking around. I know we can pick up the blueprints for recycle, but I'm afraid I don't have the bag space to be able to do that. Okay, attack up 50%, 30 seconds. And cooked. Attack up 50%, 40 seconds. Alright, going to Nashioguchi, which I believe is a really short floor, and then we'll be going to floor 10. Take out the boss, and hopefully take out the quests as well. I believe there's a seasonal quest to get a red medal from defeating the boss. I'm not going to do that, because that would be that would be a serious unfair advantage over people playing through Let It Die out of that season. Let's see. Okay, got a couple of healing items, got an attack increase, got a couple of strong weapons on me. Should be good for the boss. Hello? Wow, everyone I see hater fight is from the faction that we're at war with. What a coincidence. I'm taking that with me. Night Helm. That's a 12% attack increase You see the stats. 0 health increase, minus 5% stamina, minus 5% to defense, minus 5% to dexterity, or plus 12% to strength. More attack. Good news. Okay. Just have a look at the rest of this floor, see if we can clear it all out. And a stamp machine.
3, 2, 1.
Good enough. Another crush room. I don't think I'll pick that up. There's gonna be nowhere to cook it. So I'll stick with our cooked crush room. Cooked and uncooked, I don't think they really stack properly. I'm not 100% sure though. I'll have to test that. I'm gonna eat something. So we got our stamina working properly. Okay, this floor is cleared. Yep. Going to floor 10. Now that's something to, I think I went over it in one of the earlier episodes of the playthrough, but your armor, you don't have to, well, you should be aware that the head armors actually mess with your stats. So if you don't not wearing a head armor and you see one lying on the floor, it might be detrimental to equip it, because it might reduce a couple of important stats. Like it may reduce your strength, or it may reduce your vitality, which is reduced defenses. It also may reduce your stamina, and that's the most noticeable. So you might pick up a hat, like in this case, we go from using a hat which is beneficial, gives plus 5% stamina, to one that gives us minus 5% stamina. So that's a 10% difference. So while playing, you may notice that you're getting tired more quickly, and that might be because you picked up a helmet and equipped it. That is detrimental to that stat. Okay, so everything we need in this floor will be past this point. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes because we've already seen them.
I can't believe you made it this far, Senpai. This is your first big challenge on your way to the top. Looks like you have to make your way to the first car on the train for this boss battle. Just try not to fall, because you'll die.
You don't really die when you fall. You get hurt. I can still get points for this weapon, right? Oh yeah, this weapon still needs nothing. So in this floor as well, we have to kill everything. Turrets not included. Everything with a pulse. Except for beasts. Wow. Hanging on for dear life there. If you weren't dead. Alrighty, just gonna quickly review, make sure that nothing fell down here, because I think you can have enemies fall down here and maybe not find their way back up to you. The moment of truth coming up soon. See if we've successfully cleared out every floor. It's very easy to fail these quests.
Dangerous trouble in this train car. Be careful, son.
There's one quest that I'm not ever going to attempt with the way the quests work right now. And that's the quest to go to play through the entire game while killing everything on every floor. Because as I said earlier, it's got no feedback on the quests, whether they're failed or not. So you could fail early on that really long quest and only realize it when you don't get credit for finishing the quests at the very end. And that's a futuristic one. Aye. Nice. Skill shroom. I think I do actually need those. Already have it. As usual, you can tell whether or not you've got a blueprint by if you can see what it actually is. Now the only exception to that, I believe, is the Wandering Store. If you purchase a blueprint there, they actually show you what blueprint it's going to be for the sake of you knowing what you're buying. We still have to kill the hater on this floor. I hope he doesn't mess with us too badly. He might be outside this door. Let's see. Yeah, he's over there. No bugger. Yeah, stay in the guillotine. Okay. I believe we've cleared out this floor. Yeah, there's no map available. Okie dokie. Actually, yeah, I'll check that. Let's see what happens if we jump up here. Do we get reset all the way at the beginning? How does this work? And we're back here. Okay. So we do get put back at the very start of the floor. That's good to know. If you forgot anything on your way. Wasn't there a mouse here? I thought there used to be a mouse here. I heard one. Oh well.
There's a dangerous trouble in this train car. Be careful, son.
Yeah. Gotta be careful here. This is probably the easiest place to die in the fight. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Get up there. So you don't really die if you fall off. You just... Oh, hello. You just lose a bit of health, I believe. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Get rid of it. Probably won't have a chance to heal during the fight. But we've got a life shroom buff still active, so we can take our entire health pool and damage, and then some. Just gonna eat our attack shroom. And I think we're good to go.
I didn't think you'd make it this far. What the fuck? Did you just laugh at me, you puke? You're gonna die. Go, motherfucker, go!
Ah, damn you. Ah. I was setting up for the counter, but apparently his range attack didn't proc it. Oh wow, I do enough damage. Get wrecked. Now if we got the quest done properly, it should trigger after this cutscene coming up. Yes, no, did it work? Doesn't look like it. Well, damn. Defeating all enemies. Ah, damn, the quest didn't work. Well, that's unfortunate. It's hard to say where it went wrong. Might have been one enemy somewhere that we've on a side path that we just forgot about, that we didn't go back and kill. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, this kind of thing happens. It's a serious waste of time too. And it's a huge flaw in the quest system in Let It Die. That there's absolutely no feedback whether or not you've completed a quest, or, well, there is feedback on when you've completed a quest, but no feedback on whether a quest has failed. And also no feedback on when you've completed a floor, meaning when you've killed all the enemies on that floor. So somewhere along the line something went wrong, which is unfortunate. We did complete a couple of other quests though. We got the Pick Up Beasts quest done, the kill 50 screamers, and the collect Doomstream, which is cool. I think I'll work on the defeat 20 enemies using backdrop between episodes, climb from that floor to the other floor, also do between episodes. Capture Golden Scorpion will just eventually happen, I guess. Climb from the first floor to this floor, which didn't work out this time. And I think I'll do that again between episodes. And I'll post it in the comments, I mean in the description of this video, whether or not it failed again. Because some quests, I think some quests are just straight up bugged and will never complete, or will never be able to be completed. But I'm not sure. I don't think this one is. So we were just went wrong somewhere and forgot to kill one enemy. There's one place in specific that I'm thinking of that might have went wrong on floor 1 Oki, the one with the trains, the crashed trains. There may have been a side path there with like an enemy lurking around that we didn't fully explore and kill. But yeah, having the treasure hunter decal really makes this quest a lot easier to do. But then that's a pretty rare one. So yeah, unfortunate. But we made a ton of kill coins, so I'll be able to buy a bunch of weapons and armor to start climbing. Hopefully in the next episode we'll get onto that. Get climbing from Daida to the floor to the next boss. And get that sorted. So, hey, we'll try this quest some other time, see if it works. May work, it may not. Oh, well, at least I got a new blueprint out of it. That's cool.
Congratulations! Let me snap a photo to commemorate your very first large stamp.
We've already taken this picture.
Nice work. Keep it up and you'll be at the top in no time.
So you think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks like there might be just enough time to go back and check out this blueprint. Let's see what we got. Just have to go through a couple of load screens, I guess. Normally I'd explore floor 11 too. 11 is a really good floor to look for new blueprints, because it's only got the boss and the hater to deal with. That could all contain blueprints. Our awesome sand-filled waiting room. Must be really nice to run around on here. We're barefoot as we are. Oh, now you're complete. You were complete ages ago, but you just didn't want to. You didn't want to tell us. So what have we got? Sweet.
Come back anytime.
Defense reward. Oh. Guess we managed to defend our base successfully. Interesting. Let's have a look at that. Got a little time left.
The security was flawless.
Cool. So, ooh, that's a super high rank guy who attacked us. What was he wearing? Yeah, he probably completely destroyed us. And this guy got his ass kicked. Guess he wasn't prepared to go up against so many fighters. That's cool. Yeah. This guy is our rank, but he's got really good gear.
We're entering the train depot.
Alrighty. So yeah, between episodes I'm gonna do a little bit more TDM, war, grinding. Gonna try and get some of these death metal quests over and done with. And the next one we'll be making another climb and try and get some vertical progress going. So, I'll see you all in the next one.